From the vast multiverse of spider heroes, one web-slinger has rapidly swung into the hearts of fans everywhere. Spider-Gwen, with her striking design, unique backstory, and the immense popularity she's garnered in a short span of time, doesn't it make absolute sense for her to grace our PS5 screens in the upcoming Spider-Man 2 game? Let's dive into the world of Gwen Stacy and see why she's not just a worthy addition, but a necessary one. In an alternate universe not too different from our own, New York City shines just as brightly, and it has its own spider hero. But it's not the Peter Parker we all know. Instead, imagine Gwen Stacy, the talented drummer of the rock band the Mary Janes, getting bitten by a radioactive spider. Gwen, the city's bright-eyed, fearless teenager, suddenly finds herself with incredible spider-like abilities. Agility, strength, and even a sixth sense that tingles when danger is near. So she takes up a stylish white and black costume and becomes Spider-Woman, though fans lovingly call her Spider-Gwen. But every superhero has their kryptonite, their Achilles heel. For Gwen, it's the heartbreaking tragedy of Peter Parker's death. You see, in this world, Peter became the Lizard, a consequence of a science experiment gone horribly wrong. In a devastating turn, Gwen is blamed for his death. This makes her a constant target for the police, adding more weight to her already heavy shoulders. What's even tougher, her own father, Captain George Stacy, leads the chase against Spider-Woman, having no idea that the masked hero is his own daughter. In her double life, she grapples with the highs of performing drum solos on stage and the lows of being seen as a menace by her city. She's torn between her responsibility as a hero and the guilt she feels about Peter. Yet Gwen's adventures don't stop in her universe. Her amazing abilities and unbreakable spirit take her on thrilling journeys across different dimensions. She meets other spider heroes like her, each with their own stories to tell. The heart of Gwen's story is the day she reveals her secret to her father. It's a moment filled with raw emotion, reshaping their bond. As Spider-Gwen swings from one building to another, she's not just another hero. She's a beacon of hope, showing that even in the face of the unimaginable, one can rise and shine. The introduction of Spider-Gwen wouldn't merely be a mere fan service. It's a gateway to open up the multiverse within the Insomniac Spider-Man universe. Just imagine the storyline possibilities. One particularly intriguing route could involve Gwen's adventures across dimensions, potentially setting her up against foes like the Inheritors. Given their history and the depth of the multiverse arc, it would be an absolute treat for both newcomers and hardcore Spidey fans. Now, in terms of gameplay, this presents a unique opportunity. She isn't a fledgling superhero like Miles, but doesn't hold the extensive experience Peter has. This middle ground would ensure her gameplay is distinctive and refreshing. She's not known for her tech prowess like Peter or Miles, which leads us to think, what if her gameplay emphasizes her athletic prowess combined with some raw DIY gadgetry she might cobble together? It's a fresh perspective, contrasting the tech-heavy approaches of the other two Spider characters. Okay, let's look at the bigger picture. Every Spider-Man universe, be it comics, movies, or games, eventually ventures into the multiverse. The MCU did it. Into the Spider-Verse wowed us with it. So why not the gaming world? Spider-Gwen isn't just a new character, she's a door to endless possibilities. Through her eyes, we'll not only get a new perspective on familiar stories, but we'll also explore uncharted narratives. Her connection to the multiverse offers a treasure trove of untapped adventures. Could we perhaps see her team up with Spider-Man 2099 or even Spider-Man Noir? How about delving deeper into the challenges she faces in her own dimension, or exploring the aftermath of Peter Parker's tragedy? Moreover, there's a goldmine of character interactions waiting to be explored. How would Gwen relate to a Peter Parker who is alive and web-swinging in another dimension? The emotional depth and drama that such encounters can bring to the table are boundless. However, the fate of Spider-Gwen in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and beyond lies not just in the hands of game developers, but also with us, the community. Do we raise our voices and champion for her inclusion? Do we show our love for the character and highlight her significance in the Spider-Verse? But one vital point needs emphasis here. A Spider-Gwen game, or even DLC, should give her room to breathe. Like the treatment Miles Morales received in his spin-off, Gwen should have a narrative space free from Peter and Miles' shadows, allowing her to flourish and stand firm on her own legs.